I've noticed that Axum has many armies all over the place. At some point we will have to deal with our puppet nations for a total victory. Seahorse clan. The Q's party has lost some influence and is now on worse terms with you. The other parties seem to approve your direct approach. Good. Construction report. Character report. Military subversion attempt. Bactrians are not giving up. They are consolidating their navies. Maybe they launch an attack. The longer they wait, the harder it will be for them to achieve this victory. In any case, my armies are in position. Very good indeed. There will be a total of 8 armies. We can see a Roman agent in front of us, which is a little bit ironic. It just shows that how a Roman soldier looks like compared to how a Lusitani or Celtiberian Confederation soldier would look like. And I personally like the Roman soldier more because they look just so much more awesome. This is a standard Roman legionnaire. Obviously, he may not need that red hat on top of its helmet. I'm not sure how that's called, but that's just to kind of induce fear upon enemies. That makes you look much bigger, more powerful, and somebody may just want to hit that red thing instead of your head. Who knows? But it obviously made them a lot more worthy. Now that our armies are in place out there, this may as well start the invasion. But first things first. I need to fight and win against Arhodas. I see why the main Arhodas force is left. It looks like that's due to the fact that they had many heavy hoplites in on the island. Which means taking the island without a truly powerful force wouldn't be an easy task. But good for us, we have brought a force that should be capable of defeating them. Currently, against our nobles, only very well prepared phalanx formations can stand a chance. I see where they're coming from now. It looks like that's the main force. I'm going to move my warriors accordingly. I want them to get into a position from which we could engage these brigades that they have brought from the settlement. I like that we have not engaged their settlement itself, because our cavalry now has a lot more room to maneuver, and they are all not going to be together. But would you look at that? It looks like that was significant. So that's the reason why they moved out. They had certainly enough soldiers on the island itself to protect it against any other meager threats. Now, they will be blasting us, and we'll be moving on them. Let's all run. Their cavalry should just retreat. There's not much that we can do, obviously. They will be shooting at us. No doubts about that. Okay. It looks to me that the first engagements may take place just now. They have brought the first brigades against us, which is what I like very much, because they were not ready in my eyes to launch this attack. They have a lot of skirmishers out here, skirmishers who are going to be attacked by my cavalry. As you can see, these skirmishers won't be able to shoot, and they won't be nearly as effective against so many cavalry units. Now, without shooting at us effectively, they are losing their chance of successful battle. In this vicinity, we are surrounding them. We're surrounding them on all sides. Things are looking good, real good. It looks like they have lost their island. I like the shields, they're flickering, they're so beautiful. One thing I was impressed is how shields look like, those look so realistic. It looks like we have reached the future. Now.
Warriors, eager for blood! Lusitani nobles! Mounted warriors! Scutari cavalry!
Our cavalry is going to have an easy time killing rest of their units.
Lusitani nobles!
In here, we're going after their skirmishers. Things are looking good, real good. We will hit their backs. They won't stand a chance. Wow, that guy got killed. They cut his arm, as you can see. And this battle right here will conclude.
Cavalry! Kill! Riders, ready! Iberian cavalry!
Wow. The javelins that they threw, or the spears that they threw, have just decimated the spearmen so effectively. It's surprising. I see that they have still forces out there, and these are mostly their horsemen, who are not going to be easily caught. We actually need to catch them, but we need, first things first, cavalry free to do that, and it can only be freed after we deal with the rest of their routing or skirmishing units. Brigades out there. I have no doubts about it. Our enemy is not going to fight the cavalry or infantry without, first of all, shooting most of their javelins at them. And so it begins. Let's move on to a loose formation. And engage. Surprisingly, cavalry that had nothing to throw will fight us eagerly. The rest are not going to. Good. It looks like all of them have been routed now. It's only a matter of time until the battle and the city is ours. It looks like their general is still alive, so he may as well just die in the city.
Ready for battle! I will cut down Iberian cavalry!
Done, now it's just waiting. It looks like that was the last unit leaving, but not the last soldier to die. That's it, the battle for Rhodes has moved into our favor. I see that some of these brigades may move on to a golden chevron in the not so distant future. Kill the captives. Military traditions.
Warriors all!
move up. Let's increase weapon damage
Ready for battle. Laying siege to their hovels.
and take the settlement. Aggressive stance means the city is ours. Raise the settlement.
For the tribe.
That means won't be much left. We're even going to place our own shrine. One of our gods
Yes.
will rule over them there. I'm sending the navy after theirs. In this way, I will be able to blockade settlement of side until
Waiting for a new course.
my other forces
Ready.
show up. Plus 10% ramming bonus and a tradition. Shots per minute, melee attack skill for all assault ships, income from raiding, less morale. I'm gonna go with melee attack.
Set up the blockade.
That's what I need. It looks like I can easily take the settlement back for myself. Occupy it.
For the tribe.
Good. Now this means our Hodis forces here will suffer attrition. This settlement itself is probably going to be taken back by our Hodis.
Here's all.
But no matter, we'll move up on them soon.
For the tribe.
All of my brigades will gain at least 30% of their full strength in just a turn here. Nearly 30% in fact. Like 28% to be correct.
Your orders.
This force will soon be completed. Now, what did I want to build here? It looks like it was a shrine. It seems most of these buildings will reach their last levels. I would like to go into the Roman territory, and now that the rest of my empire has been completely built up, so that I wouldn't have to walk through all of these provinces so often. I would know exactly what to expect when it comes to build-ups.
Ready for battle.
Done.
Warriors all.
Now I need to finish the war against Rhodes, and then we'll be in a position to start a new war. They have decided to take the settlement back. It's fine with me. They're even going to be supported by others. I can retreat.
Yeah! Yeah!
For this reason, I'll have to fight this.